Sunday, July 5th, and they just dropped me back off at the trailhead. It's a pretty good ways from the city, about a 7-minute ride. So you come out of the woods right down there by that rock wall, and the trail goes right through here. You can see that white blaze on the guardrail, the way that guy's walking. And be entering the Shenandoahs. Took my first double zero. Didn't really want to do it to start with, but there was a hostel having a 4th of July party, cookout, and they had all kind of food. And for the ones that drink, which I don't, they had all kinds of alcohol. Something called sliders, and there's like these popsicles that had liquor in it, and beer, like 2 coolers full of beer. So a lot of people got pretty buzzed. Anyway, I stayed a couple nights at the Quality Inn or Comfort Inn. Was able to get 3 videos out, so I'm all caught up now. They had really good internet there, and I'm gonna try to stay caught up now. Problem is, you get on trail before daylight, and you hike after dark, and you got camp chores, and then you really don't feel like doing a video or working on it that late. I don't anyway. Anyway, the temperature is real nice this morning. It rained last night, late yesterday. Probably cooled things off a bit. But I got my new rain gear now, so bring it. I don't care. It's actually not new rain gear. It's the one I started out with in February. It's just heavier than what I had brought with me this time. But what good's light rain gear if it don't keep you dry? That's what I was thinking. Alright, well, let's see. I think it's like 105 miles through the shanties, and I'm hoping it will be pretty awesome. Alright guys, I'll check back in later this morning. If any views come up worthy of filming or videoing, or however you say now. Talk to you later, bye. Okay, I just filled out my registration to enter the Shenandoah Park, and there was not a fee. There's just a self-service kiosk here. Let me turn the camera around, give you a better look at it. So you come up the trail here, and you run into this kiosk. About passed right by it, and I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, there's a box. You just get a tag, and then when you're done, you drop one portion in this slot there, and that's the information they want. They say attach this, the top copy has a little piece of wire you attach to your pack somewhere, and I assume when you exit the park, you'll put that in the exit box. Alright, well, it's pretty exciting getting started on the shanties. So not too much left in Virginia. I think 150, 60 miles, something like that. Be in West Virginia. Then the states will start falling quicker, hopefully. Start feeling like I'm making some progress. Virginia's been awesome. It's like 550 miles. Longest state by far on the AT. But yes, Virginia's had a lot to offer. I need to make a list of everything. in sequential order and go over it. But yeah, if you had a month and a half or so to spend, that'd be an awesome section hike. Just do all Virginia. You get a little bit of everything. All right, I'll check back in later. Good morning. It is Monday, July 6th, and starting day 2 of the Shenandoahs. Let's see, I did 20.7 miles yesterday, and I stayed at a shelter site. There's about 12, at least 12 other people there, so it was pretty crowded. I stayed in the shelter because it was raining yesterday evening, so didn't want to pack up a bunch of wet stuff. And going to a camp store, it's like 7.4, I think. And it's at a campground, so they got some. Main thing, I want some Gatorade. It was hot yesterday. Had a long stretch, about 13 miles without water, without the ability to get more water. I still had some water left, but I had to kind of ration it a little. And let's see. Then there's a shelter site, like 20 something miles. I think a little over 20 miles. That's where I stayed at night. Because the next one's like at 34 miles. And I'd have to walk all night to get there. Alright, well, I'm coming on uphill. So I know you don't want to hear me breathing heavily. So I will check back in later on. Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, July 7th, and I'm about 12 and a half miles into my day. And I'm coming up on a campground that's got a camp store I'm going to stop at and get some Gatorade and see what else they have. So, let's see. It's been hot and humid. It's been raining in the evenings. Thunderstorms, and you stay wet all the time. So it's been real buggy too. Alright, well I might check in and show you the camp store. It's supposed to be one of the smaller ones. So I'm gonna find out the hours. They got one that's fairly large, and it's got like place to eat inside. I don't see what their hours are. See if I can make it by there today or tomorrow. All right. Good morning. It is Wednesday, July the 8th, and I've been on trail a few hours. Let's see, when I left this morning I had like 48 miles left in the Shenandoahs, less than 100 miles left in Virginia. And I did like almost 21 miles yesterday. I camped at, I think it's called Big Meadows campsite. It just worked out that way. Best option. Trying to get about 20 something today. My plan is, if I do a big day today and tomorrow, that'll leave me short mileage Saturday. Was it Wednesday, Thursday, I guess Friday. That'll leave me short mileage on Friday. So maybe I can get into a hostel. So I gotta do laundry, take a bath, resupply, clean everything up. Supposed to get some bad weather tomorrow as far as rain, thunderstorms. Let's see. It's been real buggy. I've been having to wear my head net. The gnats will just like fly right into your eyes. They'll fly in any orifice you have open. So they're kind of a pest. All right, well, getting close to being able to check another state off. That's going to be awesome. I guess my next milestone will be 1,000 mile marker, and then it will be getting done with Virginia, getting to West Virginia, and then Maryland, Pennsylvania border. You'll hit the Mason-Dixon line. So got a lot of things coming up. All right, guys. Well, I'll check back in later on today. Hey, good morning. It is Thursday, July 9th, and I've done about 7.4 miles to one of the waysides here along the Skyway Parkway. So I'm gonna get me some Gatorades and get rid of some trash and see about charging my phone a little while I'm here. So I'm at 950 something. I'm not sure. 953, 4, something like that. Anyway, I will check back in later. Bye. Alright, this is what the inside of one of the wayside stops have. Kind of like the normal tourist stuff. Souvenirs for sale. And drinks and stuff. Good thing about this one, I just found out they have hot serve, like hamburgers, hot dogs and stuff. So definitely gonna get some of that when I'm here. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Hey guys, it is 8:07 p.m. July 9th, and I just finished the Shenandoahs. So I did it within 5 days. over 20 miles per day average. This is the northern terminus. It's where you get your permit. You just fill it out, put it in this box, then hike on. That's all you gotta do. Doesn't cost anything. I guess I just want to track how many people are hiking it per year, maybe. I never saw one ranger on trail. Nobody asked me for my permit. And it's got a sign that I'll show you. It says, "Pack it out. Please do not discard your used permit here." So I don't know how they know who actually finishes the hike. So I got mine on the southern terminus. Sunday, the 5th. And how do they know I made it? So I don't know what good it does, really. Alright, well, tomorrow I have a really short day. And I'm going to a place called Mountain Home Cabin Hostel. And they said I could get there early and get a shower, do my laundry. They asked my loaner clothes. But they said it would be probably 3 o'clock before I could actually get to my room, because they had a full house tonight. So, looking forward to that. Hadn't had a shower since, let's see, I guess it was last Saturday. And tomorrow is Friday. So I'm due for a shower. Alright, well, I'll check back in later on. Have a good evening. It's Friday, July 10th. And it is 7:31 a.m. And just getting on trail. I finished the Shenandoahs yesterday. I did 23.6 miles. Got to a shelter site. And I have a room waiting on me at a hostel called Mountain Home Cabin Hostel. And looking forward to that. They said I could check in at 9:15 this morning, so I only had like 3 miles before I get there, so I'm just kind of taking it easy. So, yeah, Shenandoah's wasn't as flat as everybody was saying. It was quite a bit of uphills, a lot of rocky trail. And it was way more challenging than a lot of people were expecting anyway. So, anyway, I got it done in 5 days. So I averaged over 20-mile days. And let's see. Going to get everything cleaned up. Get a video out if they have decent internet. And I should be in Harpers Ferry Monday, I think, because I don't leave out tomorrow. Let's see. That'll be Saturday, Sunday, and I'll probably get in on Monday. I think it's only like 50-something miles, so honestly I average in the 20s, so I'll get there decent time on Monday. And I should have a package waiting on me. My good friend Brad from As the Crow Flies Hiking is sending me a resupply box, so I'm going to do a unpacking video, or portion of my video, showing what all he sent me. So that was really nice of him. So, alright guys, well I'll check in later on and give you some updates if anything interesting happens. I don't want to just fill up a video with a bunch of blabber and just hiking video, so Okay, I just got off the 522 road here. Turn left on this first drive. There's the hostel right there, I do believe, that brick building. So, first to go up here and get signed in. Looking forward to a relaxing shower and getting some town food. Alright, I'll check back in later. Good morning, it is Saturday, July the 11th, and I just checked out of the hostel here. It's called Mountain Home Cabins, and it's an old plantation. He had 30-something slaves, and half of them were Milano, fathered by, I guess, the slave owners. So anyway, this building here is on the National Registry of Historical Places, and they've got it fully restored, and it's pretty awesome. Had an awesome breakfast. They shuttle you into town, pick you back up, no charge. So and it's right off the trail too, about 1 or 2/10 of a mile, so it's really easy to get to. And check this place out. They used to have this road here was a path for there's a girl that lived here that died of some plague back in 1860s. But anyway, she had a diary. She talked about troop movements on this road. I guess Southern and Confederate soldiers and Northern soldiers, troop movements on this road here. So I think it's, they say it was posted online. You can read her diary. But she died of scarlet fever or something, I think. But anyway, I'm getting on trail and trying to do a 30+ mile day, past the 1,000-mile mark. Gonna get into Harpers Ferry Monday. Got about 52, 53 miles from here. So anyway, I'll check back in. They think this building here was slave quarters for the slaves that worked in the house. And he had thousands of acres of farms that they probably had other housing out there, you know, for the field workers. So anyway, a lot of history here. Okay, I've been told that this area now is owned by the Smithsonian Institute. And what they do is endangered species and rare breeds. They breed, like right now up on the hill. I was told that is Mongolian horses they're breeding. And I think this land must have belonged to the owner of that hostel, the original owner. They had thousands of acres of plantation. I think this used to be his land around here. So that's a lot of history here. That's why I'm looking forward to getting into Harpers Ferry. It's a very historical place. I may just spend a day there, just trying to take it in, take all of it in. All right, well, I got a long day. I'm gonna try to cross the 1,000-mile mark. I don't know if I can do it. I'm getting a late start. It's about 8 o'clock, so I think to make a 30+ mile day, I should have been on trail before daylight. So, but I didn't want to miss a good breakfast they had for us all. This looks pretty old here. Don't know what this was. Probably a gate. Yeah, it's an old gate. It's probably very, very old. There's a rabbit on trail. Good morning, Mr. Rabbit. Nice to see you. Check out this wall someone built, or this rock structure. Man, I bet that was a lot of work. And then it goes up this way. Not sure what the purpose was of it. Maybe keep cattle from getting in the water, maybe. I'm not sure. Check out this new boardwalk. Must flood here. Check it, see if I can do it without falling. And use the phone at the same time. I hear some people talking at the shelters coming up here shortly. I hear them over there talking. So I'll have some company tonight. That'd be good. It's like a pretty simple design. Hope the shelter's not real swampy, buggy. Well, that's it. Good morning. It is Sunday, July 12th, and I'm leaving a shelter site. Stayed at last night. I only ended up doing 23.6, I think it was. I was going to try to make the 1,000 mile mark, but ran out of daylight, and it was after the start of the roller coaster, so I just decided to do it today. Not that big a deal, really. Anyway, we had 4 other people at the site. A couple of them I knew, a couple of them I didn't. Slept in my hammock. Let's see, our plan is to stay at a shelter like 21 or so miles from here. And then Monday we'll have like 10 miles to Harpers Ferry. So we can take like a Nero. And might take a 0 too. Depends if my package gets there or not on Monday. Alright guys, well I'll check in later on when, let's say I got 4.3 miles to get to the 1,000 mile mark. So I'll definitely stop there and take a picture. And then 13 miles from here is the West Virginia state line. So I'll get a picture of that. And there's some hostel that was ran by the ATC, which is not open right now for overnight, but they said you can stop by there and you can have lunch. They'll make you, you can buy some stuff there and they'll heat it up for you. So I may do that. Alright, well I got a little river, not a river, but stream crossing, so I'll talk to you later. You take a blue side trail to Bear's Den Hostel. I believe it's owned by the ATC. Some kind of old lodge or hunting camp or something, not sure. Check out this old nice. Okay, I stopped by this hostel here owned by the ATC, and it's closed, but they did sell me a Gatorade and a Mountain Dew. And they said I could camp on the lawn out here if I wanted to, but I don't really want to. I'm gonna keep going. He said the history behind this place, an opera singer built it in the 30s, had it built in the 30s for, he didn't say if it was a male or female opera singer, but said opera singer and daughter, and they lived there. I think it was like a, you know, like a summer home or something, until the 60s, and then the ATC bought it and it went on the market. It's like 60 something acres in this this stone building here. Got a nice wall around it, stone wall. It's like some kind of stones. So there's a restaurant bar right off trail, so I'm gonna go there and get some. Let's see, it's about 3:22, so get something to eat and then find a campsite, I guess. Try to push till dark or near dark and get set up. All right, well, I'm gonna try to get into Harpers Ferry tomorrow. I'm on the roller coaster today, they call it. It's just like one climb and descent after the other for like 13, 14 miles. So, been doing that all day. Slows you down. Plus it's heat, you're having to drink a lot of water. So you're having to stop and filter water. And let's say, I think this is where I come out of the woods. Alright guys, well, so I'll holler at y'all later on. Bye. Hey, I stopped into this bar restaurant called Horseshoe Curve. Ordered me a cheeseburger with onion rings and a Coke. And I'm gonna see if I can drop off my trash here too. So it just started raining. Hopefully by the time I get through eating, it'll stop. Because rain gear, basically you put it on and you're going to get wet anyway, just from, it's so hot, you're going to sweat it out. I just don't want to get my boots wet. Because when you hike in wet boots, your feet get chafed, the tops of them, and it takes a while to heal up. So I don't want to go through that again. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Well, I just finished eating lunch / dinner, I guess, at that bar, and man, it was good. Had a cheeseburger all the way, onion rings, 2 Cokes, and the bar guy that cooked it, he was real friendly, had good conversation, and I'm about 0.3 or so off trail, so here in 2-point-something miles, I'll be crossing the West Virginia border. That'll be pretty cool. Alright. Well, I'm not going to make it as far as I wanted to today. Roller coaster. Basically, it's just a bunch of ups and downs. Real rocky. You can't get any speed going because you're having to watch. Make sure you don't break your ankle or take a fall. So it just took longer than I expected. Which is fine. I don't have a timeline really, so I can get there later, or a day later, or whatever, to Harpers Ferry, that is. All right, well, I'll check back in when I get to the state line. All right, guys, guess where I'm at? I am at the West Virginia state line. Another state down. Whew. Virginia, 550 miles. About a month and a half. It had a little bit of everything to offer. It was awesome. Whew. So 4 states down, 10 to go. That's Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, now Virginia. Now I'm in West Virginia. All right, guys. Well, I'll be rolling in at Harpers Ferry in the morning, or tomorrow sometime. Probably take a Nero and a Zero. It is Monday, July 13th, and I stayed at the last campsite before Harpers Ferry. They call it 4 Mile campsite. 4 miles from Harpers Ferry. So, I had my hammock between the tree with a sign on it and this one here. It's a little short span. It makes you can't get everything real tight, but it worked because I was trying to get it set up before the rain started. But so far, West Virginia's been rocky like Virginia. It's hard walking on them when it's dry, but when everything's wet, it's pretty treacherous. Trying to keep from slipping. I fell yesterday, stepped on a root. They get super slippery when they're wet. Stepped on a root, went straight down. Kind of dinged my elbow and back of my hand. But I bounced up pretty quick because there's a group of people coming. I didn't want to see me laying on the ground, suffering. So, catching spider webs this morning. Alright guys, well when I get to Harpers Ferry, supposedly they got the bridge over the Shenandoah repaired, so that'll be good. I'm gonna go by the ATC and get my picture made out front. I doubt if they're open. And let's see, go by the post office either today or tomorrow. See if my package is there. I'm gonna stay at a place called Towns Inn, I-N-N. It's a hostel. Hopefully they got some openings. Oh, see these rocks. Let me show you these rocks. Turn this phone around. There's rocks. Imagine trying to walk on that all day. But if you look out here, there's no rocks. So I don't know if they're lining the trail with rocks or maybe erosion or something, I'm not sure. There's rocks. So when you step, if you don't step just right, you're twisting your foot, sliding. So when you're filming or mess with your phone or whatever, it's easy to trip up if you're not getting your foot placement just right. It slows me down a lot, having to get over all these rocks. See what a rock that is. Alright guys, I will check back in later. Alright, when you come up from this stairway, you got like a major highway, and you just walk across.